Welcome back to the last episode of Master Your Thinking. You've come a long way, and I'm so glad you've stayed with me on this journey. In this final part, we'll bring everything together. You've learned how your thoughts shape your life, how to build a better model of reality, and how to take smart, consistent action. Now, it's time to wrap up by reinforcing these lessons and helping you move forward with clarity, strength, and purpose. This last section will remind you why your thinking is the key to your success and how you can keep improving every day. So get ready to finish strong and take the final steps toward mastering your thinking and creating the life you truly want. Let's begin. Expand your field of possibilities. What you can and can't do mostly depends on your way of thinking. When you build a strong mindset, many new opportunities become possible for you. Your thinking starts to change, your confidence grows, and things that once felt impossible start to seem real. In this part, we'll learn how to grow your field of opportunity and get into a good emotional state so you can face new challenges. After all, having the right view of reality doesn't help much unless you can take the steps needed to reach your goals. To help you grow your field of possibilities, we'll talk about these topics: creating your own luck, asking yourself helpful questions, taking steady action. Using the power of gratitude, let's begin. Creating your own luck. I don't really believe in luck. I believe it's our job to do whatever we can to become lucky. The truth is, most of the time, the more action we take, the more chances we have to make our own luck. For example, I built my publishing business by releasing book after book again and again until one of them became successful. After looking at other successful self-publishers, I saw that I would probably need to publish a lot of books before I saw any big results. And that's what happened. One book did well, then another, then another. In a way, I got lucky. In short, the best way to become lucky is to take big and steady action until something works. Of course, like we talked about before, your actions should follow a good plan. Now, does this mean you're sure to get what you want? No. Almost nothing in life is guaranteed, except maybe that you'll have to pay taxes and die one day. But taking action gives you a better chance to succeed. Here are some ways to create your own luck. 1. Choosing not to believe in luck. 2. Often thinking about what you want. 3. Telling others what you want. 4. Taking steady action that follows a clear plan. 5. Learning from the feedback you get from your actions. Let's look at each of these quickly. 1. Choosing not to believe in luck. People who don't believe in luck as the main reason for long-term success take full control of their lives. They take full responsibility and know they can always try something new and update their view of life. They know that if they want things to change, they must change themselves. With this kind of mindset, they usually get better results than others. On the other hand, people who think they need luck to be successful don't understand how much power they really have to improve their lives. They think the system is unfair and they don't have a real chance, so they just hope to get lucky one day. That's why they often play the lottery or gamble. You must know that there is always something you can do to make things better. There are always choices. Every moment gives you many chances. Because you can always think better thoughts and take new actions, you can always change your future. 2. Often thinking about what you want. Another way to create luck is to keep thinking about what you want again and again. When you think about your goal every day, you tell your subconscious mind to look for ways to reach it. This way, your subconscious will work day and night to help you. Cool, right? So keep thinking about what you want. Picture your future clearly in your mind and feel the emotions you'll feel when you reach your goal. 3. Telling others what you want. To get help from others, you need to tell them clearly what you're trying to do. Most people are happy to help if they know how. The more clearly you explain your goal, the more likely people can give good advice or connect you with someone who can help. 4. Taking steady action that follows a clear plan. Another way to create luck is to take more real-world action. The point isn't to take random action or try quick tricks, hoping for success. The idea is to take actions that follow your plan. The more actions like that you take, the more likely you are to get lucky. 5. Learning from the feedback you get from your actions. The more action you take, the more feedback you'll get from life. By learning from this feedback and changing your actions, you'll create a better view of life. This view will help you make better guesses and decisions. With better guesses, you'll take better actions and get better results. To put it simply, more action, more feedback, better guesses. Better guesses, better actions, better results. Always make sure you keep learning from your mistakes. When you do this, you'll get much better results over time. Action step. Use your action guide and do the matching exercises to start creating more luck. B. Asking yourself helpful questions. This is a great way to guide your thoughts and find smart answers that lead to good actions. Now let's look at different kinds of helpful questions. 1. How questions. I love how questions because they help you look for answers. Instead of telling yourself that your big goals are impossible, it's much better to ask yourself how you can reach those goals. When you think of different ways to get there, you'll come up with great ideas and feel excited to take action. If you ever think, I can't do this, quickly change that thought to, how can I do this? Examples. I can't make a living doing what I love. How can I make a living doing what I love? I can't retire before I'm 65. How can I retire before I'm 65? Now that I have kids, I can't travel like I want to. How can I travel with kids? Thinking you can't do something is never helpful. Yes, there are some things you truly can't do, but every time you think that way, try asking yourself, how can I? See what ideas come to you. 2. What if questions. What if questions are great because they use the power of your imagination, one of your strongest tools. These questions also take some pressure off because you don't need to believe in the idea fully yet. I'm talking about what if I can questions. Here are some examples. What if I can make a living doing what I love? What if I can retire at 45? What if I can travel a lot with my kids? Remember, we are the only creatures on Earth who can imagine a better future and make it happen by planning and taking action. It's our superpower. So, what if you could build your dream life in the next few years? What if you could get almost everything you want? By asking what if questions, you'll start seeing new chances. And when you keep taking action, you'll build a stronger view of life that brings better results. So keep asking yourself, what if? Action step. Write your answers to these questions in your action guide. How can I reach my goal? What can I do to help myself get there? What if I could reach my goal? What if it really is possible? C. Taking consistent action. To build the beliefs you need to reach your goals, you must get feedback from the real world. And the best way to do this is by taking action again and again. 1. The benefits of taking action. Taking action has many good points. First, it helps you find out what works and what doesn't. You might think some things will work well, but they don't. In short, taking action helps you test what you believe. Second, taking action again and again helps you break your beliefs about what you can and can't do. For example, you might think you could never speak in front of a big group, write a book, or run a marathon. But once you start taking action, you may see it's really possible. And as you get small wins, your confidence will grow and you'll take more action. Third, taking action helps you improve your view of how the world works. For example, if you take action for months and still don't see good results, you might start asking questions about what you're doing. Maybe you're doing the wrong thing, or maybe you're not doing enough. These questions will help you change your actions until you start seeing good results. Remember, we live in a world where actions bring results. Some actions are more likely to bring the results you want, while others aren't. It doesn't matter how much you say you want to help people, how nice you are, or how hard you work. What matters are the results. The real questions to ask are, how correct is my view of the world? How good is my current plan? Am I really doing everything I need to do to reach my goal? Maybe you think you should be a motivational speaker because you care so much about people. Or maybe you believe you should be a professional singer because you've been singing for years. But in the end, what matters is how correct your view of the world is, how well it matches real life, and how well you're acting on it. The main point is, whatever your goal is, you need to take a deep look at what you're doing and be very honest with yourself. Many people fool themselves and become angry when they don't reach their goals. Don't be like them. Instead, do whatever you need to do to reach your goal, or do something else, which is also okay. Action step. Use your action guide and answer these questions. How well is my current plan working? Am I really doing enough to reach my goal? What would taking a lot of action look like for me? 2. Doubling down on what works. As you keep taking action and testing what you believe, you'll find that some of the things you do work really well. Maybe people really like one of your products. Maybe one of your services makes more money than all the others put together. If this happens, start giving more of your time and effort to the things that already bring results. At first, it might feel strange to stop focusing on the products or services you spent a lot of time on. You might think you should work harder to sell the ones that don't do well. But that's usually a mistake. It's usually much easier to boost sales of a popular product than to get people to buy one they don't like. In the first case, things are already going well. You just need to help them grow more. For example, I decided to focus on selling my best-selling book and stop working on the ones that didn't do well. To sell more, I tried different prices, improved the book description, and ran many ads. I also had the book translated into French, German, and Spanish, thinking it might sell in those languages too. Then I made a whole series around that book so new readers would also read the first book. Because of this, I was able to sell a lot more copies. The point is, keep testing your ideas until something works. Then spend most of your time trying to grow that thing. Yes, it might feel strange. Yes, you might feel like you're missing out on other things. But like we talked about before, you have to give up a lot of things to succeed. That's normal. Action step. Use your action guide and answer these questions. What is bringing me the best results? What can I do to build more success from that? D. Using the power of gratitude. I think gratitude is one of the strongest powers in the world. As you grow your sense of gratitude, you'll notice many things start to change in your life. Being thankful doesn't just help you feel more appreciation. It also changes how you see the world and what you do next. When you feel thankful for what you already have, you feel more excited and have more energy to go after your goals and dreams. You feel new hope and new chances start to show up. So, building gratitude is a great way to make your view of life stronger. When you are happy with what you already have, life often gives you more, or at least it feels that way. In short, the more you think about what you have, the more likely you are to get what you want. So what are you thankful for in your life? Number 1, understanding gratitude. Before we talk about how to grow gratitude, let's look at some wrong beliefs that may stop you from feeling it. Belief number 1, there is only a little of everything. Have you ever thought you'll never earn your money back, never find a partner as good as your ex, or never be happy again? This kind of thinking is based on the belief that there isn't enough of anything to go around. Not enough things, people, or chances for you. But is that true? Sure, there may be important events you don't want to miss, like weddings or birthdays. But there are always new great events or chances waiting for you. You can always make new good memories. Missing a chance to earn money isn't a big deal. There will be more chances later. And the better you get at seeing these chances, the more of them you'll find. Also, there are lots of people out there who could be good partners. Breaking up with someone doesn't mean you'll never meet the right person again. The point is, stop being scared of missing out. Take chances when you can, but remember, there are always many more chances out there. Belief number 2, I deserve a great life. These days, many people don't appreciate what they already have, but the truth is, you aren't owed anything. Life doesn't owe you a thing. Everything you have is temporary and borrowed. One day, you'll have to give it all back. Having a thankful attitude means realizing how lucky you are to enjoy the good things life gives you. Many of the things you now take for granted, like paid holidays, health care, or the right to vote, are things people in the past fought hard to get. Everything you have is a gift. Make sure you see it that way. When you take time to notice what you already have, you'll feel more thankful and see the world as a more giving place. Belief number 3, I need more. It's fine to want more in life, but it can become a problem if you always feel unhappy. Unless you practice gratitude, you don't always need more things. Often, you just need to enjoy what you already have more. It means being thankful for the money you have and what it lets you do instead of always chasing more. Caring more for your current friends and family instead of trying to find new people. Noticing your blessings instead of focusing on what's missing. So if you catch yourself thinking, I need more something, stop and ask yourself, do I really need more? Or do I just need to enjoy what I already have more? 2. Practicing gratitude. Gratitude is a skill, and like any skill, you get better at it by doing it often. In his book, Unlock Gratitude, my friend Mike Pettigrew talks about his crazy gratitude experiment. He went through a very hard time. After trusting the wrong person and starting the wrong kind of business, he ended up with no money and couldn't even feed his wife and baby son. He said it was one of the scariest times of his life. That's when he tried his crazy gratitude experiment, inspired by a book he read. He said, by doing my crazy gratitude experiment every 30 minutes during the day, things started to change in just a few days. It was amazing to see and really encouraging. Everything began to change as soon as I started this experiment and truly tested it. I had nothing to lose since we were already broke, so I gave it a try and the results were incredible. Of course, he still had to work hard to fix his money problems, but being thankful helped him start thinking more positively, and that changed how he felt and acted. To enjoy the benefits of gratitude, I suggest you practice being thankful every day for a few minutes. Over time, it will get easier to feel thankful, even when things don't go your way. Here are a few exercises you can try. A. Write down what you're thankful for. Take a pen and paper, or better yet, a special notebook, and write at least 3 things you are truly thankful for. This will help you see the good side of life. B. Thank people who have been in your life. Close your eyes and think of people you've met. Picture them one by one and thank them for at least one nice thing they did for you. If you think of people you don't like, thank them too, and try to find one good thing they did. Maybe they made you stronger or taught you something. Don't try to control your thoughts. Just let faces appear in your mind. Let go of any bad feelings you have for them. C. Pick one object and think about it. Choose one thing in your room and think about all the people and work it took to make and deliver it. For example, if you pick a chair, think about who designed it, got the materials, put it together, shipped it, and sold it. Then think of how the chair helps you, how it feels when you're tired and get to sit, or how it lets you work, read, talk to friends, or drink coffee. D. Listen to songs or guided meditations about gratitude. Search for gratitude meditation on YouTube and find one that suits you. Action step. Choose one of the activities below and do it at least 14 days. Write down things you're thankful for. Thank people who crossed your path. Focus on one object and be thankful for it. Listen to gratitude songs or guided meditations. Conclusion. I want to say congratulations for reading this book all the way to the end. I hope this book helped you understand better how the world really works. I also hope you have started working on clear ways to build a more correct view of the world. Remember, the more correct your view of the world is, the better results you will get when you follow your long-term plan, whether it's for your job, relationships, money, or health. Don't fool yourself. Don't say you want to do amazing things while acting in a way that doesn't match those goals in your everyday life. Take big, focused, and positive actions. Push yourself, try again and again, and listen to the results you get from real life. This is how you can slowly improve your view of the world. Then work on making your view of the world stronger. Build a helpful environment that supports your dreams. Spend time with positive people who will push you to grow and aim higher. Build strong confidence that will affect how you act and how others treat you. In the long run, what you deeply believe in usually becomes your reality. So never stop believing and keep doing the work every day. The person who has the most correct view of the world and acts based on it will succeed. Be that person, and amazing things will happen for you soon. I wish you the best in everything you do. Warm regards,